You may not realize it, but CCLF is the only official, actual, interdenominational church in the South Cariboo. We have a lot of walks of life come, a lot of church backgrounds come together, and one time I think I counted over 22 different denominations represented in the fellowship. That can be a bit of a challenge, but we've learned that our love for each other will be greater than our differences. When you go to, say, a Pentecostal church or a Baptist church or an E-Free church or a Lutheran church or an Anglican church or Catholic church, you kind of know what you're going to get. But when you go into an interdenominational church, who knows what's going to happen? So when I first took the lead role in CCLF, we spent about a year. We were shaping and really pulling together and developing our core values, things we hold of value deeply in our core. What's important? Who are we? Where are we going as a church? So that when newcomers come, we can say, here's our core values. This is who we are. This is what we aim to be. One of our core values at CCLF is having a balance of ministry. The church is not focused on one area of ministry, but develops and maintains a balance between worship, discipleship, community, service, and evangelism. Ephesians 4:11-16. Have we arrived at it? Not a chance. But it's kind of like those old vaudeville shows where they're spinning plates on a pole, and every once in a while one begins to wobble, and then the person gets their attention, and then another one spins. And that's kind of like that with our core values. It's not focused on every core value all the time, but there's seasons where one is more important than the other. So there's not one particular focus all the time. And that's why there's a lot of things always going on at CCLF. We're building community, we're reaching out in evangelism. It's kind of like when you take a bowl of community and you mix in worship, discipleship, and service. Out of that, there's this aroma, which is the aroma of Christ, evangelism. And so we do worship nights, and we have men's ministry, we've got ladies ministry, we've got young adults ministry, youth ministry, children's ministry. There's a lot going on, and in all of it, we're just building into and out of our core value of a balance of ministry. Sometimes it might be that one core values begin to wobble, like maybe we need to focus, spin that plate of discipleship a little bit more, or it's worship, we need to really focus in on worship right now. And it seems like the Holy Spirit directs us in that way, and we need to, different seasons we go through, we need to focus a little bit more on this or that or the other thing. So when this particular core value is firing on all cylinders, it really is like this bowl of community, mixing in worship, mixing in community, mixing in discipleship and service and all of this together. This aroma comes out, and this is what we see. And for some, it's actually the fragrance of life itself. And that's what we're all about at Caribou Christian Life Fellowship.